Hey guys, we had even more proof that an interest rate cut should happen in September with the revised jobs data from 2023 to 2024 March that showed it was actually much weaker than we initially thought. And that's going to help, with Powell saying or talking about an interest rate cut in September on Friday. Okay. It's all going to come down to, as we know, initial jobless claims tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. If they can come in line with expectations, or slightly weaker than expected, that would be ideal, then that is going to be huge for Powell, talking about interest rate cut happening and confirming it. He won't totally confirm it, but he'll hint at it, hopefully come across more dovish. I mean, ideally, if he just says we're going to do an interest rate cut, this stock's going to go. Obviously, IWM is going to launch, guys. So that's why you can decide if you want to be in before, have a little position at least, and then you can add more. As soon as you hear, I'd be watching Powell's speech on Friday, which I believe is at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And if he says anything about an interest rate cut in September, you want to jump in IWM as fast as you can, because Tom Lee believes that this is going to go up 40% still this year, guys. That's a huge gain. And right now, the average PE ratio of the IWM is only a little over 10, and he believes a fair valuation is a 14 PE ratio, which is how the 40% jump will happen. And he did bring up an interesting point that the biotech sector is what's holding back the PE ratio, because, biotech doesn't produce revenue usually, right? They're burning a lot of cash, right? That's just how the industry is. So that made me realize that, yeah, these other companies in there shouldn't be as beaten down, okay? And that they could get a lift. Like I said, all they need is a re-rating up to 14 PE ratio, and that's as simple as it takes to get that 40% gain with the IWM, according to Tom Lee. So I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be sitting on the sidelines and missing that. Okay, he's been calling this for a long time. He's been pretty accurate with his predictions. Of course, no one's right 100% of the time. But like I said, the writing's on the wall with what the Fed speakers have said this week, with the revised data coming in weaker than expected with the jobless claims, okay, over the previous year. And then, like I said, tomorrow should be the icing on the cake, or the cherry on top, if jobless claims come in weaker than expected. Like I said, just slightly weaker, even in line would be okay. And then I think Powell will say something hinting at a rate cut in September, and then IWM is going to launch, guys. So that's why I'm getting in now. And then if I get the confirmation, I'm going to add more after that.